if they're like after me or something, or...
Trailer's like fucking gunshot.
There's a bloke stood next to my tent.
On June 26, 2023, YouTuber Black Crag posted on his channel an experience I'm sure still haunts him to this day. The video documents a Midsummer's Eve camping experience on Sutterfield Hill in 2023. A site historically linked to mysterious sightings of a spectral army marching across the ridge. The narrator recounts the legend originating from 1735, when a local man reported seeing a huge army marching overnight, with no physical traces found afterward. Similar sightings occurred in 1737 and 1745, the latter witnessed by 26 sober and respected locals, deepening the hill's eerie reputation.
It's Midsummer's Eve. The year is 1735, and a local man spies what he believes to be a gigantic army marching across the ridge of a nearby hill. This procession goes on most of the night, and the following morning he goes up to the hill and finds absolutely no trace of an army whatsoever. No footprints, no hoofprints. 2 years later, on Midsummer's Eve, several other people see exactly the same thing, a gigantic army marching across the ridge. They then proceed to tell other locals about what they saw that night, and nobody believes them. Fast forward 10 years to 1745, and 26 people witness an enormous army marching across the ridge of this same hill. And again, this went on all night, and the ranks were 5 men deep. And these 26 people that witnessed this army marching along the ridge of Sutterfield were deemed sober and respected. Today is Midsummer's Eve, and this is Sutterfield. It's also our room for the night. I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up our tent here. This is the southern end of Sutterfield, because this one gives us the fantastic view out towards Blencathra right there. So without further ado, let's get the tent up. Right, tent's all set up, and if you've watched my other videos, the camping videos, you know what goes on inside. I just blow up my mat and put my sleeping bag out. That said, I haven't put my sleeping bag out yet because I don't actually want it to loft too much, because I think it could be quite warm tonight. Somebody is very, very happy this evening. If you cast your mind back to that last camp I did up on, well, near Haweswater, the most haunted hill in England, or one of them, she just looked bored the whole time. Absolutely bored stiff, fed up, hated it. So I thought, you know what, let's just bring her favourite toy. She absolutely loves the ball. In fact, she found this one the other day on a walk. This is her little bit of treasure. Anyway, yeah, lovely, look at it. Look at this place. I don't know the significance of this pile of stones, but it's very nice. A little bit ramshackled, but nice nonetheless. Right, so now I'm set up. I think what I'll do is, first of all, get some of this stuff on, because as we were walking up, I was being eaten alive, not by midges. Thankfully, there's a little bit of a breeze and that's blowing the midges away, but loads of horseflies. I mean, biting right through the t-shirt and all sorts. It's horrendous. So I'm going to apply this, and then, well, you know what's coming next.
The YouTuber sets up camp near the southern end of Sutterfield Hill, enjoying scenic views of surrounding landmarks like Blencathra and Bannerdale. Craggs, accompanied by his dog, Finn. He reflects on previous haunted camping experiences and shares his skepticism about ghosts, though he acknowledges belief in unexplained phenomena. As night falls, the YouTuber applies insect repellent to combat horseflies, relaxes with some beer, and plays with his dog. He explores the ridge in fading light, but finds no evidence of the ghostly army. Despite ideal weather and beautiful cloud formations, no supernatural activity occurs.
Yeah, it's just not going to get all that dark tonight, really. The sun will drop, it'll get properly dark for maybe an hour or two, and then it'll start getting light again. The sun will start creeping back up. So I think what I'm going to do is just have a little bit of downtime, chill out with my dog, play with the ball, listen to these amazing skylarks, and eat some butties and have another beer perhaps. Waiting for the spectral army to turn up, and hopefully they're going to be punctual. That said, we've got all night. You having fun? Helvellyn, yeah, it's great. Third highest mountain in England. Hasn't got what this has got. It doesn't have a spectral army. This is where it's at. That said, this hasn't got a spectral army either, because I don't believe in ghosts at all. 20 past 10. Still no sign. Nothing. And it's getting quite dark now. Moon's up. Probably can't see it. Probably can't even see me. The moon's up. One of the planets is up. I don't know what that is. It might be V. Right, I've switched to night vision mode. Got the infrared on, and I probably look very, very strange, but...
In the comment section of the video, a commenter noticed something very unsettling, approximately at 15 minutes and 59 seconds, making commenters assume the thing he saw was not an imagination.
What the hell? There's a block stood next to my tent. What the That has absolutely scared the out of me. I'm not kidding you. I was walking down there, coming back towards the tent, I was talking to you guys. I'm telling you right now, there was somebody stood right here.
Clearly, whatever that was standing by his tent gave Chag the chills.
My skin is crawling. Right there. Honestly, I don't know what the hell I saw then. I don't know whether I saw... Maybe it might have been my imagination now. Honestly, I don't know. But flipping heck, that really spooked me. Really, really spooked me. We're just going to try and get a bit of kick and see how we get on. Fins down. Honestly, I don't think I'll get any kick at all. I'll be just paranoid all night. And I'm just half expecting a silhouette to go past. I'm just hearing loads of noises, and I know you hear loads of noises anyway when you're in the tent, because the tent's flapping and there's bits of grass against it, and there's all sorts of weirdness, but I'm completely spooked.
Later at night, the narrator experiences a chilling moment. He senses a presence near his tent, causing genuine fear. He investigates but finds no one, leaving him uncertain if it was imagination or a real intruder. This encounter unsettles him and affects the remainder of his night. The next morning features a stunning sunrise and a powerful skylark dawn chorus. The narrator enjoys the peaceful, natural setting, but struggles with midges due to still air. He contrasts this trip with a previous haunted camping experience on Hall's Water, noting that bringing Finn and her favorite ball made this outing more enjoyable. Before breaking camp, the narrator tidies the site meticulously to leave no trace. He expresses mixed emotions about the trip disappointed by the absence of ghosts, but relieved no spectral army appeared. The mysterious figure near the tent remains an unresolved, haunting highlight. Overall, that would be super unsettling if we were in his shoes, alone, miles away from civilization. Who or what? That was, I can't deny that it's quite scary. Sometimes while camping, the scariest thing may not be people, but it could phenomenon that simply can't be explained. YouTubers Yasko and Chandler's Haunts experience an intense overnight camping experience inside one of the world's most haunted forests, where the hosts encounter eerie phenomena and unsettling history. They recount dark tales involving a serial killer, a sinister doctor, mafia body dumping, and a terrifying white-faced shadow figure. Throughout the night, strange sounds, unexplained footsteps, and ghostly voices create a chilling atmosphere, even prompting police visits due to calls about unusual activity. Personal belongings found in the forest add to the mystery, while the campers struggle to navigate deep snow and maintain their safety amid frightening encounters. Despite the fear and strange occurrences, they document their experience and encourage viewers to engage with their content and consider braving the forest themselves.
Tonight, we're going to be camping inside of one of the world's most haunted forests. This is our camping setup for the night. It's going to be coming down real hard tonight. We're looking at a massive snowstorm, but let me tell you a little bit about this forest. So there was a man by the name of Bernard Hatch who used to tie his victims to the end of his truck, drag them up dirt roads all throughout this forest, and then dismember their bodies all throughout. Crazy, crazy stuff. But not only that, there was a doctor, Dr. Steuben, who used to perform crazy experiments on his patients, and if he messed up or he genuinely just killed them, it is rumored that he buried them in a cemetery deep in this forest under fake names on the tombstones so no one would question it. Then there's also a lake where it was believed that the mafia dumped bodies into it. There is a lot of death here, a lot of just soiled land. Now, apart from that, it is also believed that this forest is haunted by this white-faced shadow figure. Apparently, if you were to come face to face with this thing, it scars you for the rest of your life. I don't know about you, Chandler, but I really don't want to experience this thing. But
No.
There's a lot of other things. There was also a chair in this forest, like a stone chair. And it was believed that if you sat in this chair, it would bring you bad luck. After a high school party, a girl came here with all her friends and she sat in that chair. 24 hours later, she died in a car crash. Now, I'm telling you guys, this place is cursed. It is haunted. It is somewhere where I wouldn't recommend to my worst enemy. That's why we're here. So you guys don't have to do it.
Yasko then tells the unhinged history of the forest, explaining that it does not have a great reputation, claims to be cursed, hunted, and he tells the history of the place. Expecting to be alone, they soon come across signs that they may not be alone at all.
Closer to, I don't know, a trail. Are those footprints?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Wait a second.
Actual.
Yeah, actual footprints. These aren't too old, bro. Because, yeah, it's been snowing all day, but these are pretty fresh,
It's almost
Chandler.
like the tire track, like how it's just colored up, you know?
Oh, no. There's two sets of them. Okay.
All right, perfect.
Well, I said it earlier, who's stupid enough to come out here?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, great.
All right, guys, see you in a bit. All right, guys, so we were just walking and we noticed over there's a sign that leads to a trail. And I just looked on Google Maps. There's a trail. Now, we have no idea where this one leads to. However, we were just filming for Chandler's channel and we experienced something so damn terrifying that it had us turn around and leave the area.
Yeah.
I'm actually just gonna put it on screen right here. Chandler will airdrop it to me. Just take a look at this small snippet of what we captured.
I have like another 15 minutes.
All right.
We didn't even go the right way, by the way.
Oh, shit, wait.
Yeah, we're supposed to go down the trail.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah. What the fuck?
What was, wait, what was that?
Chandler, that was a laugh.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What was...
That was a laugh behind us. And I have no idea, like, what it could have been.
On the way to the cemetery, they soon captured a laugh or a voice in the distance, though it is eerie. It's just the start.
So, what exactly happened out here? Because... Wait a second.
Huh?
I just heard a voice.
What?
I just heard a voice. It wasn't yours.
Nope. Wasn't talking.
Someone was here. You see these tracks.
Yeah.
I don't know how long ago, but someone was here. Hello!
Okay. All right.
Oh
All right.
my God. Okay, we are not alone out here. No, I don't know if
Time
that's
to go back to the truck.
spiritually. Maybe a little bit deeper.
Okay. Oh, so just go where we hear noises now. All right.
Then, as clear as day, they hear a scream in the distance.
Obviously, I didn't want to talk about it, but that white-faced demon that people claim that's out here, really fucks me up. So it is believed if you see this white-faced demon, you'll be scarred for life. Now, back in 2017, there was a girl who came here to this forest, actually went to the cemetery to pay respects. And while she was there, she's seen this white-faced demon, and to this day, she does not have ability to speak. Crazy.
That is pretty nuts.
Like, imagine seeing something, and that's a story that sounds so far-fetched,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter, because when you're here, and your
Right.
mind starts fucking with you, you start hearing things like voices or whatever, you start thinking to yourself like, okay, maybe,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, it's just creepy enough.
The two then come across a hoodie with stains on it, prompting them to think what exactly happened here.
I don't think we should fuck with this.
No. I don't know, bro. That's like messed up.
This is like really giving me bad vibes.
Yeah. There's nothing else over there.
Wait, what is that stain?
Oh, what the?
I don't want to be that guy,
Yeah.
but like,
I mean, honestly, that's just like bad vibes. I feel like just like leave it, you know?
we could report this maybe to like a park ranger, just let them know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's really hard to see with all the snow and shit. What the fuck was that? Hold on. Yo. Hello? Notice how quiet it gets.
Yeah, it's like dead quiet right now.
Can you give us a sign to let us know you're here? Oh shit.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna leave.
Dude, wait, did you hear that?
Yeah, let's go. Let's just back away slowly.
All right.
I don't think we're welcome here.
No. Honestly, okay. Remember?
So we are officially in the tent. It's gonna take quite a while to warm up here.
Yeah.
These are good sleeping bags and everything. We're kind of just, I don't know. Right now we're in negative temperatures, Fahrenheit. I think in Celsius we're in the -20s.
The two then arrive back at their camp, and multiple unexpected things occur.
Locations booked. Why does it sound like somebody's walking around?
That's what I was gonna say.
Wait, hold on.
Like legit, it sounds like.
Someone's walking outside the tent. Guys, I think someone's here. Hello?
Bro, what the fuck was that?
Do you have a flashlight?
Yeah, I got one.
Brushing it off, they then try to relax and get some sleep, but this happens.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
All right. Good night.
Good night, fellas. Chandler, that was a fucking gunshot. That was a gunshot.
What was?
Chandler, that was a gunshot.
What do you mean? What the? Wait. Turn off. Yeah. Fuck. Turn it off.
I'm trying. Chandler, there's a fucking gunshot. Is it the wind?
How the? Yes.
Wait, hold on. Shh. Wait. What is going on right now,
Wait,
Chandler?
what the? Is that a car? Was that seriously a gunshot?
That was a gunshot, 100%. 100%.
You're lying.
Hold on.
There's no.
Can I see your flashlight?
Dude, what was that?
Oh! Chandler, there's another gunshot. We have to go. We have to go now.
Their night had so much happened. To see the full extent of what happened, go watch it on Yasko's and Chandler's channel. YouTuber The Northwest Wind is a known stealth camper, having a whole playlist of stealth camping. The video begins with the creator introducing himself, and the concept of stealth camping at a local park that features dog parks, walking trails, and hiking trails. He emphasizes that this episode is inspired by viewer suggestions to stealth camp in a park rather than a traditional campground. The weather transition is highlighted, noting a dramatic increase from -20°F, with wind chill the previous week to 50°F currently, making the camping conditions much warmer and more comfortable. The host mentions bringing a protective case, P case, for camera gear and electronics to keep them dry amid intermittent rain. The host addresses feedback from viewers about his large camping pack not appearing stealthy, explaining that it's his regular canoe trip pack. He acknowledges that, while not perfectly stealthy, he will position the pack behind his tent to minimize visibility. His plan is to venture deep off the trail into the woods to find a flat spot for stealth camping, and to avoid detection by park visitors who use the area for jogging, biking, and dog walking. He notes the area is a dog park with water and icy patches, and that camping is likely not allowed, but he intends only to rest his head for the night stealthily.
How are ya? Hello, it's me. Stealth camp number 18. I feel like every week when I say what number it is, it just blows my mind that time has gone by so fast. Tonight, we're camping at a local park, dog park, walking trails, hiking trails. I'm gonna go off the trail into the woods. We're camping stealthily because everyone's always like, why not stealth camp at a campground or a park or something? So that's what I'm doing. So I brought my belly case with all my camera gear and electronic stuff just because I don't want it to get wet. It's been pouring, then dry, then drizzling, then pouring. Rather be safe than sorry. I know a lot of you say this pack is not very stealthy. It's my big pack, my canoe trip camping pack. When there's full foliage, it's very stealthy, but tonight it's not as stealthy as could possibly be. So before you tell me in the comments, all this will be hidden behind my tent from the public, but I know it's not stealthy. But you're gonna tell me anyway, because that's what you do. And if anyone asks, we're just out here trying to get pictures of deers and rabbit season, duck season. So I'm gonna go as deep as I can off of a trail and then bushwhack into a nice flat spot. With the rain today, there's only 2 other cars parked over there right now.
After about 15 minutes of bushwhacking, the creator finds a relatively dry and flat spot for setting up camp. He discovers remnants of a previous tent and tarp, which gives him a weird and sketchy vibe. Speculating about who might have stayed there before, he thanks an anonymous friend who gifted him camping gear, including a camouflage tarp and a new chair, which he plans to use during this trip. Setting up the tarp takes longer than usual due to frozen ground, but he manages to get it staked down with extra stakes.
That kind of sketches me out. I don't like the vibe I got seeing that. That gives me a weird vibe.
The host sets up a one-man bivvy tent, praising its lightweight design, ease of setup, and suitability for future fly fishing and boat camping trips. He compares it favorably to his Eureka Timberline 3-man tent, highlighting the bivvy's compactness and stealthy color. Despite the lack of foliage reducing natural concealment, he plans to position the tent against a tree and place his protective case inside for additional cover. The tent is low profile, comfortable, and dry inside, although the rain cover still needs some adjustment for better room and protection. He notes that the tent was purchased using coffee donation funds from viewers, expressing gratitude for the community's support.
My best friend bought me some gear to use for camping for Christmas, including this tarp, a camo tarp, and a new chair. This is gonna come in handy right now. Got our little humble abode for the evening. One-man bivvy tent. I can't wait to use this on fly fishing and boat camping trips. I definitely love my Eureka Timberline. It's a 3-man tent, but this thing, just the lightweight, the easy setup. Oh, it's easier setup than the Eureka. Super cozy in there and whatnot, so, and it fits in my backpack.
While preparing and eating, the host repeatedly expresses a strong feeling of being watched, describing an eerie atmosphere enhanced by fog rolling through the woods. He notes that the park is public, but he is positioned off the main trail and somewhat isolated. He documents the meal's quality positively, calling it the best freeze-dried camping meal he has tried so far, comparable to the well-known but often disliked Dinty Moore beef stew, highlighting its convenience, taste, and recyclability. The meal is noted as providing 2 servings, but the host feels satisfied with the portion as a single serving. As darkness falls, the host becomes increasingly spooked by the presence of other nearby people. Several individuals walk close to his campsite, but he remains mostly unseen due to the low profile of his tent. Despite being in a public park, the atmosphere becomes tense, and the host describes a creeping sensation and hearing whispers outside his tent. He cautiously keeps his lantern off too. Avoid being seen while trying to observe the movements outside. The tension escalates as two individuals approach and begin interacting physically with his tent, including pulling on the tent's fly and collapsing the structure while he is inside. The host tries to remain silent, but eventually calls out hello multiple times. The intruders continue circling and touching the tent, prompting the host to feel threatened and decide to leave immediately for safety. He mentions having a knife and contemplates calling 911, but opts to quietly exit the area instead.
There's somebody, hang on. I don't know if they can see it or not through the tent. I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent. Somebody's definitely walking around out there though. Hang on. I don't want to leave the light on in case they can see in here. I think the fly is thick enough that they can't see the light, but still, I'm leaning right up against the lantern, so you can only just barely see my face. They're really close now. They're like, listen. I don't like this at all. I'm spooked. Hello? Hello? I think there's two people. I can't tell. I can barely hear them talking. They're whispering. I think there's two people. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Stop. Hello? I'm in here. Hello? 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 Alright, I'm getting the f*** out of here. Hello? Hello? I don't know what the f*** this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello? Okay, they're walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife. Where's my knife? They're f***ing with me. They're f***ing with me here. Holy crap, get away. What do you want? Hello, I can't see you. Hello? All right, I'm getting out of here. We're getting the hell out of here. Hello? What do you want? Say something, I see you. They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went. I think they went this way. I see you. Get away! Alright, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and we're getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. They're just standing there. What do you want? Leave me alone! They went over that way. I can't see them now. I know you're there. I see you. They collapsed my tent on me and pulled the fly off while I was still in there. It smells like someone's smoking a cigarette too. I smell your cigarette. I smell your cigarette. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Right at the edge of the wood line. It's about 150 yards away. Hang on. You see that? I see you! I can see you! Oh, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. All right, let's get the out of here. I don't know if they're like after me or something or what the happening. We're getting the here. It's getting bigger. They're coming this way. Holy I don't like this. I'm calling the police!
During his exit, the host experiences difficulties navigating the muddy, pricker-filled terrain, while being followed closely by one of the individuals. He falls multiple times, injuring his knee and getting soaked and muddy, despite feeling scared and disoriented. He successfully reaches a clearing with a better vantage point. He notes the continued presence of these people nearby, but does not see them directly at this point. Eventually, the host reaches his truck and locks the doors. He is exhausted, muddy, wet, and shaken from the encounter. He reflects on the incident, noting that, although his gear remains behind at the campsite, The intruders possibly searched or tampered with it, but did not steal anything. He compares this experience to previous encounters, such as being chased on a golf course, and expresses reluctance to return to this location for camping or dog walking back at home. The host recaps the experience and reviews the footage. He confirms that the intruders were definitely messing with his tent and gear. He shares how the fly was half off the tent and stakes were pulled out, which he did not do himself. He reiterates the eerie and unsettling nature of the site, speculating that some people may regularly inhabit this area, possibly using it as a hideout due to its proximity to major highways and relative isolation during the day. The next morning, the host returns to the park to retrieve his gear. He observes increased activity with several cars and people around, describing the area as swampy and foggy. He is still sore and muddy from the previous night's ordeal and expresses frustration at having to leave gear behind twice due to unforeseen circumstances. He notes reviewing the footage shows multiple moments of unease and vigilance throughout the night. The host thoroughly inspects his camping setup and confirms the damage and disturbance caused by the intruders. He emphasizes that nothing of significant value was stolen, but the experience was unnerving. He reflects on the potential for people to live hidden in the woods near urban areas undetected. The host concludes that despite the ideal camping spot, he will likely avoid this location in the future due to safety concerns. He comments on the lack of police response despite multiple threats and calls during the event, which adds to his frustration and sense of vulnerability. The host emphasizes the importance of safety and trusting one's instincts to leave a situation when necessary. He thanks his audience for their support, encourages constructive criticism, and expresses appreciation for the growing community around his channel.